What is going on, YouTube? PPS here. It is the 13th of January, and we're back with another round of YouTube free plays. I'm going to be rolling two of them out for you guys today. Coming off a great night last night, NBA was fantastic. Unfortunately, missed our 22-1 triple-double parlay because Russ just sucked it up last night. Didn't even get a double-double, didn't even score 10 points. Very disappointing, but did have DeJounte Murray in a straight play for a triple-double. That was plus 400, so that was awesome. Okeke was one of my two losses on the entire night in the NBA, so that was unfortunate as well. Cashed my 2-unit pretty easy. I actually ended up quadrupling up my money on FanDuel with the banger of the value, Marvin Bagley. 35 points at 4,400. I had him and Metu, who Metu ended up with 40, and I had him in my winning lineup, the biggest lineup I had, which was awesome. I was very happy to see that. Obviously, I had Murray and Bagley and Metu in almost every single lineup. So obviously switching off Metu and Bagley. So yeah, it was great. I had a great day overall. DFS was fantastic. Unfortunately, Chuma ended up with 4 rebounds in the first half. And didn't get one in the second half. Obviously, Cole Anthony decided to go off. But if you guys do follow me over on Twitter, make sure you guys do that. I'll have my Twitter link in the bio. Twitter ended up having Cole Anthony rebounds or points assists over 26.5. He ended up killing it with the 28 there. 19 points, 9 assists, 14 rebounds. Just a crazy stat line. And the guy who brought me home last night, we're repping KD today. He ended up being in my winning lineup as well. Unfortunately, I would have probably taken down that tournament, the 5K prize at the first place, if the Bulls did not just get absolutely walloped yesterday. Great showing by the Nets. Very scary team going forward. I'm curious if they're going to end up paying the fines for Kyrie to play, because even though Kyrie didn't do much last night, you can definitely tell the continuity is there when he does play. So I have 2 plays today with very, very lengthy lineup write-ups. I mean, why did I say lineup? Don't know why. But kind of hyped today. And I'm going to be dropping 2 free plays. And I have a ton of information on both of these plays. So please stay tuned. Get those listening ears on, and we will be ready to roll. I am rolling actually 2 plus money plays today. And I love both of them. So first off, we'll start with college basketball. I am going with the Cadets of VMI money line plus 110. I also have it in a parlay at an alternate spread at plus like 5. I just think this is stupid. They are a 2-point dog tonight playing Mercer, and I absolutely love VMI. VMI is a team I bet team totals on all the time, and they are a great dog to back. Probably one of the best dogs to back because they shoot free throws at an alarmingly good rate, 80% from the free throw line as a team, something you don't see all of these big teams doing. Obviously, military guys, they do the fundamentals, and I love to see it. They also are going to have the best guy on the floor. I believe his last name is Steffens. He is an absolute stud, 18.3 points a game, 9 boards, 3 assists. He leads his team in every single category. And I also really like that they can rebound efficiently as well. So you don't get many teams getting second chance opportunities on this VMI team. They rank 29th in the country in rebounds per game, while Mercer in that same category sits at 304. So this is a game that we could be seeing quite a few offensive rebounds here for this team from VMI. Jake Steffens is actually their center. So I think he's going to have a huge day. If you do have props for him, I think his points and his rebounds will be off the charts tonight. I think he is going to absolutely demolish these guys in the paint. VMI is also a top 10 team in the country. Like I said, from the free throw line, I believe they rank 8th. Perfect for betting dogs. I did talk about that already, but that is something I have to talk about over and over again, because when you're backing dogs, you got to be able to hit free throws and be able to shoot threes. And VMI is able to do both of those. VMI shoots 36% as a team from 3. And that's really high. That's top 100 in the NCAA. Usually you have a couple studs who can shoot, but VMI overall has a great roster of guys that kind of split it up, right? Stevens is their best guy, but they have shooters out in the corner, and obviously do shoot threes at a pretty good rate, and they have been playing well on the road. Yes, I know they lost Eastern Tennessee State. They're a good team, though. They ended up losing by 1. I was on them. Team total there, they ended up cashing that. I think it was like 68. Ended up scoring 77 on those guys. So they have been dogs in a lot of these road games, but they have been covering. They lost by 7 to Wake Forest at Wake Forest. The 1-point loss to Eastern Tennessee, I believe they were at least 5-point dogs in that one because I was on their team total and it was obviously very low. They beat Wofford, which is a big win on the road, and they beat Portland and Seattle on the road. So 3-2 in their last 5 road games. I think that is something that we're going to see here. VMI, they're military guys, right? They probably get shipped off like overseas and everything there. So these road games don't mean that much to them because they are used to traveling that much. That's something that might not be huge to a lot of people, but I think that does have an effect on these guys because you see a lot of teams coming out sluggish in some of these games, but VMI really doesn't. They do start out pretty well. And VMI, I understand, does struggle defensively. They're not great, 270 in the country here. But like I said, they rebound the ball well, and they're actually going to be the much faster team in this game. A lot of the games, they're like that middle range, about 160 in pace of play. But now they're going against a Mercer team that is awful defensively, ranks 284 in defensive efficiency, and they're actually going to be 3 possessions faster. VMI is going to be the much faster team. They're going to be the team that wants to run. If VMI can make this into a foot race, I think they blow these guys out of the water. Like I said, if you want to take the points, take the points. I'm rolling with the money line. I think that it's crazy that we're going to get this spot. And if you take this game, right, when I take money line or team totals and all that stuff, I look at the best unit on the court. And it's going to be the VMI offense versus this terrible, terrible defense on the Mercer side. So I'm going to roll with VMI Cadets money line plus 110. Like I said, have a ton of love for VMI coming off 2 losses. I think this is a fun little bounce back here in a game that I really don't think they should be dogs. So rolling with that as our first one. That was a big mouthful there. I told you guys I got to have a lot of write-up on this. So here's my second play, another plus money play, and I'm going to be rolling with D'Angelo Russell. This man has been on fire since he has come back off his layoff. 4 games since his layoff. First game, obviously, I wasn't expecting too much, but since that first game, he has had 3 double-digit assist games, and I just don't get why this is plus odds. For him to get 8 assists, I really don't think it's going to be that big of an issue for him in a very fast-paced game. Minnesota has actually moved into the top pace of play spot in the entire NBA, just passing Houston by like 0.01% or pace or whatever you want to call possession. But yeah, like I said, 10 assists in 3 straight. Facing a Memphis team that will run with them, 6th in the league in pace. And Minnesota is going to have to score to keep up with this Memphis team, the hottest team in NBA basketball right now. And we're seeing an implied total of 114 for the Timberwolves here, only a 4-point spread. And guess who's going to be involved in a lot of that? It's going to have to be D'Angelo Russell. The step forward of Anthony Edwards this year. Towns is shooting a little bit more from the outside as well. All of these leading to D'Angelo Russell getting assists. I also really like the addition of Jared Vanderbilt actually into the offense. He's been fantastic grabbing rebounds, and he's going to be running that pick and roll with him as well. So we have Towns and Vanderbilt, both capable scorers. Obviously, Vanderbilt's more known for his rebounding, but we're also seeing the uptick in minutes now. D'Angelo Russell's getting 33 minutes a game his last 2 games, and he's gotten these games where these teams are fast, and he's still playing 33 minutes. I'm sometimes worried when the pace is super quick that guys will have less, obviously because they're running more, they'll have less minutes, but we've seen them play Houston. We've seen them play Oklahoma City, and we've actually seen them play who was their last game? Let me pull it up here. They had another game against another quick team. I believe it was Portland, if I'm not wrong here. New Orleans, my bad. Very bad defensively, but D'Angelo Russell was still looking to pass the ball first. He is the true point guard of this team. I know Pat Bev will be in this game. I think he missed a game, one of these last couple games, but D'Angelo Russell is the true point guard. He's definitely looking to pass more than he is looking to shoot and create his own shot. And I really like this game. I like the pace. I like everything about it. And I love D'Angelo Russell there. I think his double-double is sitting around plus 200. That is a great line. I think that's a great spot. And And I am definitely going to be rolling with his over 7.5 assists at plus 110. 2+ money plays today, guys. Please, if you guys have gotten anything from this, please drop a like on it. It means a ton to me. We just passed 750 subs. Put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this, and that's all I ask is just dropping a like. If you don't follow me over on Twitter, I'll have my link in the description of this video. Pop over there. I'll have a lot more free plays over there too as well. This was one of my favorite videos to make. I had so much info on it. I love it. I think we're going to have a huge night. Following up a 7-unit night last night, it's going to be a big one, and I cannot wait to roll with you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Pass the Prop will be an NFL edition tomorrow, so I am very, very pumped. Hopefully coming with a sweep here of 2+ money plays of VMI plus 110 and D'Angelo Russell over 7.5 assists at plus 110 as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to pop in on our live for Pass the Prop NFL edition playoffs. Can't wait. See you guys tomorrow. And